going to read The Three Billy Goats Fluff. Alright, this book is written by Rachel Mortimer. Rachel Mortimer. So if the book was written by Rachel Mortimer, what is she? She is our what?
Author.
The author. Good. Remember, the author is the one who writes it. And the person who drew the picture's name is Liz Pitchen. What is she?
Illustrator.
The illustrator. Good. The illustrator draws the pictures and the author writes the story. So, the Three Billy Goats Fluff. Three Billy Goats Fluff. Trip, trap, trip, trap, trip, trap. How was he supposed to sleep? Mr. Troll buried his head in his pillow and groaned.
What does groan mean?
Groaned is like when you're like, ugh, because you're so annoyed. Like when he was trying to go to sleep and he kept hearing, this is what he was hearing. Like that. The whole time he was trying to go to sleep. That would get on your nerves, right?
My brother.
So he was like, ugh. Like that.
Sometimes my mommy and my daddy stay away and they watch a movie and I am like,
Yep.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
He looked back at the newspaper advertisement. How could he have been so stupid? Troll Paradise. Fine riverside apartment with slimy toads and a running Beetlejuice bargain. Something had to be done because what the advertisement had not said was noisy. Underneath the only bridge from the Rocky Mountain to the lush green field. And it's a room with a rubbish view. You know what rubbish means? A rubbish view is like a bad view. That's a
paradise mean?
paradise. Like a paradise is like something that's really nice, really fancy, really cool. Like sometimes when people go to like the Bahamas, they'll say they're in paradise.
Or like the Georgia Aquarium.
I don't know that I would call the Georgia Aquarium paradise, but you might.
And Disneyland.
Yeah, that is your opinion. You're right.
Disneyland.
Yeah, some people say Disneyland's paradise, but he thought he was going to live in paradise. But all he hears all day is trip, trap, trip, trap, trip, trip. Is that paradise?
No.
That would not be paradise to me. For on the mountain next to Mr. Troll's bridge lived the Three Billy Goats Fluff. They loved to eat the lush green grass in the field by the bridge. It made their fleeces extra fluffy, which was important for Mother Goat's knitting business. So she used their fur, right? That's what you do with Billy Goats. You can take their fur and she knitted it and made things. But the grass, the lush grass, was what made their fur so soft.
Yeah, but they're never going to have any fun.
It grows back, kind of like your hair. If I took a razor and shaved all your hair right now, it would grow back.
Yeah.
Just like if girls,
Like your tooth.
when you get a haircut, it grows back, right? That's the same thing with fur. Yes.
She got a haircut this short, but now it's this long.
It grows back. Same thing with animals. Their fur is like their hair. Even if you cut it, it'll grow back. The Three Billy Goats Fluff crossed the bridge twice a day. But this morning, Mr. Troll had surprised them. He put up a notice. No trip trapping over my bridge. Trip trappers will be eaten. What's going to happen if these Billy Goats cross the bridge? Yep, he's going to eat them, right? Why is he so mad?
Because he's annoying.
Because they're noisy, right? And he's trying to sleep. Little Billy Goat Fluff had not yet learned how to read. So he set off as usual. He just put one hoof on the bridge when Mr. Troll leapt out. What does it mean to leap out?
Like jump out.
To jump, right? Leap is another word used for jump. Those are synonyms. Leap and jump are the same thing. So Mr. Troll leapt out. He jumped out. He said, I'm a troll with a very sore head. Stop trip trapping over my bed. When I'm tired and feeling blue, there's nothing quite like little goat stew. Little Billy Goat was very scared and scampered back to Mother Goat. Yep, so this big green troll jumped out and basically told him he was going to eat him and turn him into stew. And so little Billy Goat Fluff, did he decide to cross the bridge? No, he ran straight back to his mama. Next came middle-sized Billy Goat Fluff. His hooves were louder than little Billy Goat's. Mr. Troll leapt out again. I'm a troll in a very bad mood. Waking me up is terribly rude. Guys, sit on your bottom, please. Middle-sized goat makes a lovely roast or tasty pate upon my toast. Middle-sized Billy Goat raced back to Big Billy Goat, and they were both way too scared to cross the bridge. We'll tell our mom about you, they shouted. Who's their mom? What's a mom?
It's a mom.
It's their mom, right?
They were just too scared.
Some people say mum, like in England, I think.
What's
They say mum. England, it's a different country. They
England?
say mum instead of mom.
I say mom.
Yep.
I say mommy.
Mommy. Yep, just another way to say it. Mother Goat listened to her Billy Goats, and she thought about Mr. Troll. She knew what it was like to live without sleep. Little Billy Goat still woke her up every night. So the mom was like, I kind of understand how Mr. Troll feels because I'm used to little Billy Goat waking me up every night when he gets scared, right?
Yeah.
Or when you have a baby, sometimes babies don't sleep through the night. They wake up because they're hungry, right? Or they wake up because they need their diaper changed. Does Rhett wake up in the middle of the night?
Yeah, he woke me up.
Yeah, he was crying, right? He wasn't crying to wake people up. He didn't want anybody to be mad at him. He just needed some food or needed someone to change his diaper. Well, same with little Billy Goat Fluff. Mommy was used to being woken up, and she said, I sure hate not being able to sleep through the night, so I bet Mr. Troll really hates not being able to sleep through the night, too. So, that night, she sat knitting booties for the finest Billy Goat Fluff. Mother Goat had an idea. She had an idea. She thought, how can I solve this problem? So they had a problem, right? They kept waking Mr. Troll up. So now she's got to find a way to solve their problem. The next day, Mr. Troll was waiting for them. I'm a troll as tired as can be. I'm going to have goat and mash for my tea. Big Billy Goat Fluff trembled. What does it mean if you're trembling? Like shaking, because he was so scared, right? So he was like, oh my goodness. As he handed Mr. Troll a note and a present from Mother Goat. Why was he trembling?
Because he was scared.
He was scared. Why was he scared?
Because he was going to eat something.
He's scared of that troll, right? That troll told him he was going to eat him. If someone was big and bad and kind of mean to you, and I told you you had to go give them a present, would you be kind of scared?
Yes.
Yeah. It would be scary to go up to someone big and scary and have to give them something. So Big Billy Goat Fluff, he was kind of scared, but he walked it over to him. And the note said, if you can hear us trip-trap by, then you can make 3 Billy Goat pie. But if we're quiet as tiny mice, you must stop being grumpy and start being nice. So the mom said, if you can hear us on top of your bridge, you can turn all of us into pie. But if we're really quiet as mice, then you got to start being nice, right?
Yeah.
Mice are really quiet. All right, so let's see if they're quiet. Little Billy Goat Fluff was the first one to try out Mother Goat's plan. He shakily put on the hand-knitted hoof muffs. They were so fluffy, bright yellow, his favorite color. Slowly, he stepped out onto the bridge. Mr. Troll listened from his bedroom. Let's see if we can hear anything. Nothing. Nothing. He didn't hear anything.
Oh, that's kind of cool, but creepy because it's like, see what stuff.
Middle-sized Billy Goat Fluff was next. His hoofs were quaking as he put on 4 exceedingly fluffy hoof muffs. Quaking is the same thing as shaking. Pink, middle-sized Billy Goat was a real softy. Carefully, he stepped out onto the bridge. Mr. Troll had his ear pressed to the roof. See if you can hear it. He couldn't hear a thing.
I heard something.
That's because you made the noise with your mouth.
I did it.
Lauren, stop. Finally, it was Big Billy Goat Fluff's turn. His hoof muffs had taken most of the night to knit. With 4 huge pom-poms on his hooves, Big Billy Goat stepped onto the bridge. Mr. Troll strained his ears. Silence at last. Strained, like tried really, really hard. He was like, oh, but he still couldn't hear anything. How had they done it? How had they become so quiet? They put on those booties, right? That covered their hooves. And it made it where their hooves didn't click and clack as they walked across the bridge. So how did they solve their problem?
With the
They put on booties, right? Mr. Troll came out from under the bridge. He looked at the 3 Billy Goats Fluff tucking into the lush green grass in the field. And then he looked at his present from Mother Goat. And he opened it. Inside were the fluffiest earmuffs he had ever seen, wrapped inside one of Mother Goat's special blankets. Dear Mr. Troll, we are very sorry for waking you up. We hope this gift helps you have your best sleep ever. Love from Mother Goat and the 3 Billy Goats Fluff. So not only did they solve their problem, right? They put their hoof muffs on their hooves to solve the problem, but they were really nice and gave Mr. Troll a gift for himself too, right? What did they give Mr. Troll?
A blanket and
A blanket and some earmuffs. That night, Mr. Troll drank a hot mug of beetle juice. He read his favorite bedtime story, The Princess and the Troll. Then he put on his fluffy earmuffs and cuddled his soft green blanket. For the first time in his new house, he slept and slept. He dreamed of fluffy clouds, fluffy toads, fluffy Beetlejuice, and best of all, his new, quiet friends.
So they're his friends now?
Yeah.
But there's a frog.
He has to be nice now, remember? The 3 Billy Goats Fluff. All right, now we are going to make our blooms ball with our story. So, on the board, I'm going to write the name of the book and the author because you will need to write it on on your first blooms ball. You're going to need to write the name of the book and the author. So, now something special about books, when we write the title of a book, we're going to capitalize all of the first letters. Now when we normally just write a sentence, we only capitalize our first letter, right? But in the name of the book, all of the words except for if you have the in the middle or I think A, you don't capitalize those. But all the other words like 3 and Billy and goats, we're going to capitalize all of those first letters because that's what we do in the name, in the title of a book.
I love that.
Joe.
There's a razor right beside you. There it is.
I'm going.
Oh, thanks.
But you got a razor
Oh,
and right here.
Yeah, that one don't work good. Alright, also in the title, we're not going to put a period, okay? Because this really just telling me that's what the book's name is. It's not a sentence, okay? So we're going to capitalize all of our first letters, and we're not going to put a period. And then they also are going to want you to write the author's name, which was Rachel Mortimer.
My mom is named Rachel.
Amber's name is Rachel. Yep. So Rachel. Alright, so on number 1, on your blues ball, all you have to do is write the title of the book and the author, okay? Once you finish your first part, I want you to raise your hand and either me or Miss Laurie will come and tell you what number 2 says. If you know how to read number 2, then your team can go ahead and work on number 2, okay? Some of them you're going to write, some of them you're going to draw, okay? When we do our characters and our setting, we're going to draw a picture of it. When you talk about your favorite part of the story, you can draw a picture of it. But like for the title and the author, we gotta write, okay? Alright, so your group, if you are in Caius's group, stand up and stand on the road. If you are in Lauren's group, stand up and walk to my back table with your pencil box. You'll need your pencils and crayons. And then if you're in Corbin's group, you're going to walk to our rainbow rug with your pencil boxes. Guys, you need to order. It should be 12 of us. So each group will get 12. She showed us like the cards and she read us some of the stories. It was really cool because she read us the stories for AR, OR, and ER, IR, which is what we're actually doing in classroom now. So it's pretty cool because it's got these little cards and it says like ER, IR, and UR. Really love to drive, blah, blah, blah. They're really bad drivers, so every time they drive, and then the kids are supposed to drive, they go, like that, and they say that's the sound they make. I mean, they're really, and they come with posters for all of them. And then she did give us stuff though.
Oh, good.
She has, one lady from Hands to Mine came in and gave us like a sample of all this stuff.
Oh, I can't wait to see
And
it.
then she gave us a toolkit like Dawn gave us.
Megan showed me that. She said the only thing it had, the
It
one,
had a mirror.
yeah, she's already ordered mirrors
Yeah,
for
she
the.
ordered them while we were sitting there.
I'll come during your planning and see the other stuff.
Alright, so you need to be working on number 1. Guys, just do one paper at a time and work together. Alright? So look. Wait, now y'all have to. You work with them. Here's y'all. Guys. You're gonna start with number 1. Okay? If y'all need to clipboard, you can get some. And y'all can take turns, but we're only need to do one paper at a time. Okay? Look, don't look. I don't think I'm gonna paper. Write what's on the board. Why don't you let me write? Why don't y'all get a clipboard to write?
Oh, yeah.
Caius, y'all just need one, guys, you just need one clipboard. We're only doing one paper at a time. You can, guys, you're going to, Caius, you don't need scissors yet because you ain't doing any of this out. Look, Cody's going to do card number 1. When you're done, Caius will write on card number 2. When you're done, Avery will write on card number 3. Okay? You're working together, but only one person's writing at a time. Who's doing number 1? Why do you have this? Guys, everybody look at me. Your group, Miley, why are you at the table? Why do y'all have 2 clipboards?
She was trying to copy
I
that
don't.
from the.
Your group, Jalen, put a clipboard back. Everybody look at me. Quit working and look at me. Your group has to do this together. You're taking turns writing, but the whole group is saying what to write or what to draw. So if me and Miss Laurie were working, if me and Miss Laurie were working together on the setting, then I could be drawing, but Miss Laurie could say, hey, Miss Brice, add a bridge. Remember, there's a bridge. Or she could say, hey, make sure you add the grass on the other side. So you're working together, but you're only doing one at a time. You don't need to spread all your papers out. just do number one. When you do number one, then the next person can write, okay? Corbin, put one of those clipboards back. Only one person's gonna be writing at a time. Because if y'all start spreading all these papers out and you start doing all this stuff, you're gonna get really confused, okay? So, Elias group, just do number one. Did you do number one? You did?
We're trying to write.
Elias, you should be able to do that. All you're doing is writing what's on the board, Elias. No, I'm probably gonna have to write a little smaller. Some of y'all are writing really big. Yes, you need to write your E's over by your arm. That's what, yeah, that's good, Lauren, help her.
It's got like a whole word. So like.
So Cody, you're writing what's on the board. Can you see it on the board? This is the title. This is the author. You're writing both of these on that one part of the box. Number two, just write what it means. So like whoever's turn it in, they can write, what does it mean if someone's trembling or if someone trembled? When they said he was trembling. Alright, now guys, remember we talked about how those have to have capital T's. Look at how I wrote it on the board. Did I write fluffy? Oh. Cody, right? Guys, make sure you're watching your TV. Alright, who's gonna do number two when Cody's done? Ike's gonna do it? Alright. Y'all can just go in order. Look at how a capital T looks. The line, the top of it. It doesn't cross in the middle. Alright, it's fine. Alright, keep going, Cody.
Jalen, Elia.
Jalen and Elias, y'all go with this, Lord? She's in. Yeah. Put that up. Here, I got it. You just go with the floor. Alright, so now y'all can, so look, I would turn paper number one over, and then who's doing paper two? Whoever, you got lots of them to do, don't worry. Alright, that's the word trembled. What does it mean? What does that word trembled mean? So you can just write shaking. Alright, well you can't write leaping because that is the word. What does it mean if you leap?
Leaping, you're jumping.
Jumping, so you can write that word. You can write jumping. Alright, Cody. Write the last word. You gotta write fluff. Don't write too big. Remember, you gotta have room for your author. You write it? Good job. Alright, so now turn this paper on top of your other one. So you're write jump or jumping.
Isn't capital J?
Curve, you just put a straight line instead of a dot. Alright, Cody, write your author. You're gonna need to write small because you don't have much room. Down here at the bottom. Write this. You gotta write Rachel Mortimer. Write it small, please. Alright, did y'all do number 3?
Yeah.
Alright, well,
I'm gonna do the next.
take number 3 off.
I'm gonna do the next jump. No, Miley does it.
Look at number 4.
You do number 3.
Where's your other ones? Where's 1 and 2?
Miss Lori has one. Charlotte don't know that. Miss Rossley's still
Let's just
jumping.
lay them right here. Lay your
You
face.
can do number 4.
Alright, so number 4 is a character. So you can pick which character you want to draw. You're either gonna draw the 3 billy goats, or the mommy billy goat, or the troll. Those are the characters. Number 4, we're drawing one of the characters. So we have 3 different characters, 3 different groups of characters. You're drawing one of them. Okay? What are our characters? What are our characters? The 3 billy goats. Who else is in our story? The troll and the mom. So you're picking one of those to draw.
Upside down.
Alright, Cody, you've got to finish that paper, honey, because everybody else is already on number 4. Focus on what you're doing and write. All you're doing is copying it off the board. M. But you're not going to have any room for that. You can't go outside that black line. You're just going to write it going up. I told you to write small. Write a no. We're not erasing it. R. We're not erasing it. Cody, look at me. It's fine. It's an O. Write R. T. I. M. E. R. Alright, now you've got. Now, Titus's turn. You're writing about the vocabulary word trembled. What does it mean if someone trembled? You'll do number 3. We'll have to look and see what it says on the book. Cody, leave it alone. You gotta keep them in order. We've made one of these before.
I'm doing the green. No, this is different.
Doing good. Alright, you're good?
She's trying to go.
That's good. characters in our story. We have well, we could put all three of the Billy Goats together on one. So we'll have the Billy Goats. Who else do we have in our story? The mommy, and who else?
The middle size goat.
We put all the Billy Goats together. So we got little, middle, and big. We got the mommy, and then we got the troll. So you're picking one of those to draw. You're either going to draw the 3 Billy Goats, the mommy Billy Goat, or the troll. You could write the name, or you could draw a picture. Whatever you want to do. So on your characters, you can either draw a picture of the character, or you can write who the character is. Are you drawing all 3 of them? Are you doing middle, big, and little? If so, draw all 3 of them. You're putting them on the same picture. So just draw little ones and then big ones. That's the big one.
Billy goats. That's mine.
You're worried about your group, right? And orange turned around. And if I see a chapstick out, I'm gonna take it. We're not gonna play with chapstick. I don't even know why y'all have chapstick in your pencil.
Three Billy.
I like how group 1 is working on the rug. I see lots of work happening. Their team is helping them.
Together they're saying
Alright, so those 3 are together. Now you can move to the next page. 3 Billy Goats. That's one of our groups of characters.
Now it's Cody again.
Alright, Cody's turn.
Cody.
The next one, it's upside down.
Draw.
Draw a picture of one of one setting in the book. So what is a setting?
It's where you are.
Where the story takes place. So you're drawing where were they at in the story. Alright, Cody? So it's your turn. So you're drawing a picture, and your team can help you think about the things that you should put in your picture. Alright, that's a good picture. Who is that, Miley?
Draw what the book takes place.
Alright, number 5 is, it says draw a picture of one of the settings in the book. What is the setting? It's where the story takes place. So you're drawing somewhere that the story takes place. Where were they at in the story? That's good, Abby.
And I'll draw like little bricks. Here's the bridge. It's actually made out of brick. And I'll draw Brice is the dress, Brice is the dress. Turn on the 5. Brice is the dress. And then use that green to draw the troll. When you start. Draw the troll with the green.
Look, why don't one of y'all start?
I'll draw
Working on
body
setting.
Now draw the troll.
What you can see, Mommy.
No, you have to do it green.
What is one of our settings?
Oh, I know. And it can't go outside the black line.
So show me where were they in the story.
No, Miss Brice said you can't.
What do you need?
You need legs. You need legs.
part of the book?
When they gave the earlobes.
That was pretty funny. A troll with earmuffs.
Yeah, just like the face.
Baby, it's okay. It's okay. Hey, grab your friends. Well, don't step on them on purpose, honey.
Oh, this is actually the real color, black grass. Yeah, but yeah, this is cool. This is the real color.
Remember, don't worry too much about that because the setting is just where they're at.
Now I need to draw the.
I'm not, just worry about the setting part. You don't have to worry about all of him. Because you're going to have to draw him again in a minute.
That's kind of like the face I see.
That's all right because you're just worried about the setting. This is where they're at. You don't need to really think about that. So you can draw like the bridge and the grass. Avery, you don't need scissors, yet. When y'all finish, then y'all can cut them out and then we'll staple them together.